Okay, so let's have a look at the read, watch, listen. Um, so this is an area where students can do, again, look at podcasts, they can read up on different articles and things that they're interested in. So here I've selected a couple of things. I searched on geography to find out a few things that were of interest there. Um, some of them are podcasts, some of them are films, some of them are talks. So it just flags up things that might be useful in terms of areas that students are looking at. The activities area. So this is where students can record what they've done, and staff can also record interactions with students. So in the activities area, you can put anything in there. So you see I've added I've worked at Costa. That isn't true, but that's one I added. But any volunteering, any work experience, any positions of responsibility, that can go in there and you can write a description. And the idea is you're building up a record log for yourself. So at a later point, should you want to apply for somewhere, you've got lots of information there. And also the teachers and tutors can refer to what you've done in there as well. The next bit in this area of recording what you've done is the competencies. Now this actually breaks things down into key things, key skills that employers would be looking for. So we've got aiming high, creativity, leadership, and so on. If you click on add an example, so I want to add an example of leadership, you can also change the level that you're entering at there. So it starts me at a 7 because of where we are in secondary school. So in this case, understanding my strengths and weaknesses, I think I've got a good example where I've done that in a leadership activity that I've done. And then I add my description of what I've done there and the dates of when I've completed it. And again, the aim is for students to build up a whole record across those different areas and think about setting themselves goals. So if I've done my level 7 in leadership, actually my next thing is to understand my teammates' strengths and weaknesses. So I've understood them about myself. So now I need to be able to understand and demonstrate how I understand them and use that in an activity. Again, a really great way for students to think about their skills and then when they later go on to start applying for things, think about, okay, where can I find evidence and examples to show my skills? In the opportunities area, we have universities, there's an Oxbridge area, there's an apprenticeship area, so students can search for apprenticeships they're interested in. They can add shortlists. They can do the same in all the university areas. And then for students at the end of GCSE, if they're looking to go to a college or a different sixth form, they can go in there and have a look at the different courses available. Drafting materials. Now, these won't appear till later on. They come in, so students will be able to see the resume writer and the writing tool, but they won't necessarily be able to see the personal statement because that tends to come in and opens up for students later on. But again, in here, they can use a resume, CV writer to help build their CV, and it breaks it down and shows them what to put in each section and then pulls it all together and gives some hints and tips of how to write a good one. And then if we just scroll back down again in the writing tool, again, this is something that would help you if you were writing a work experience cover letter, and they give templates there to add. Students can save those in there along with staff as well. And then when you come to writing your personal statement in here, you can add in the notes for reference writers, you can add about your subjects and put in about good examples of work and things that you've done that you'd like your teachers to talk about in your subject areas. And again, that helps the teachers write a really strong reference for you. And then in the personal statement area, students can work on their personal statement and they can break it down into sections that help them easily see what they need to put in there for their application. And it also means they can share that with their teachers and their tutor, and they can actually make comments within this area online as well. So that's just a brief overview of Unifrog. I hope you found that useful. As I say, students will be given sent an email, and they have 30 days to get themselves signed up once that email has gone. Thank you very much.